home field. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Los Angeles going up again. And today's starting pitcher, Nolan McLean. How about a report on him, Chris? All right, ready to get underway. Jackie Robinson digs in now.
Robinson.
And we're underway. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All one.
Got him. One up, one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Dontrell Willis. What do you have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Second baseman.
Lau at the plate.
Lau.
And a big swing and a miss. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Right fielder.
2 down, base is empty.
Adele.
Now batting Joe Adele. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. This one in the air, center field. Clark under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now here is David Justice.
David Justice.
Hard hit left side. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Chris Bryant, the next to hit. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit right side. The tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Comes up empty.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Late swing fouled off. Owen Chu now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. This is Willie Castro. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Swing and a ball popped up. Robinson has a beat on it, and that is that. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting ninth, right fielder Joe.
Here's Joe Adell. The other way. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
He hauls it in,
Now
2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Man at second. Hit hard on the ground is short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Joey Wiemer.
Joey Wiemer.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Batting ninth,
And here's the first baseman. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time. Fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now coming in.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Adolis Garcia. A critical at bat in this game for him. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Joe Adell. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Joe Adell.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Schwarber in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing. He went 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. New inning getting started, and now batting Mike Trout. McLean back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2.
Nope.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting for Los Angeles, catcher.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
First baseman
David Justice getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Schwarber settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Here is Chris Bryant. Grounded out his first time up.
Fielder Chris Bryant.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, base hit, right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, leading off, Willie Castro.
Third baseman Willie Castro.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
He's got it. 1 down. And now the DH, Joey Wiemer, grounded out to short in his first trip.
Joey Wiemer.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jackie Robinson. And it's fouled off. 0-1. Line drive, base hit, 1 run in already. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Grounder might be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Tosses to first, finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
On the ground to first, and that one handled. Here's the tag, and he's out. But they do get a run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Justice digs in now. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Tied at 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's out to center field. Rafaela gets under it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, digging in, number 11.
First baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Way out front for strike 2. That one lifted to left. Bryant under it. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela.
Center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Rafaela checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up. Fought off foul. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Top 6. Here's Bryant now.
Chris Bryant. Now pitching.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old. And he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield. Up the middle, and that chance handled. To first, now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting
Trevor
for
Story
Los
comes up
Angeles.
to the plate.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
And that is out of play. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 away. Man,
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Headley, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Tied at 4. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Joe Adele.
Joe Adele.
Up the middle. Story fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Out to center. Trout ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele. Ripped, but it curls foul. Tied at 4. On the ground to the left, McGonigal. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Back to the top of the order now. Down the third baseman, Jackie Robinson. Slice to right and foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one in the air, right field. Adele on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Popped up first base side. Under it. 2 away now. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting for Los
Kevin
Angeles.
McGonigal now at the plate.
Kevin McGonigal.
In the air to left center. Bryant moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Joey Weimer will hit next.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, number 27.
Mike Trout.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tied at 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now batting for Los Angeles.
Runner in
first
scoring
baseman,
position.
David
No
Justice.
outs. David Justice getting ready to hit. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Bryant now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Rafaela under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 3 in this one.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
Hit on the ground to short. McGonigal on the run, throw to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, digging in, number 11.
First baseman.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. 1 for 2.
Now pitching.
Lee Smith gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball in. That's ball 2.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap. Man, you can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. Go-ahead run is at third. Joe Adell, the next to hit.
Joe Adell.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fastball for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bryant settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, number 7. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
There's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. On the ground. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Looks like he wants the signs again. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
For Los Angeles, third baseman,
Now the third baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Ball one.
Williams, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. In the air to left center. And that is that. Bottom half of the 9th, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Stepping in, number 29. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Willie Castro now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's 2 away. So up next,
Now
Kevin
batting
McGonigal.
For the Senators, shortstop Kevin McGonigal.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. On to extra innings. Now it's the second baseman, number 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now here is Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. 1 away with a runner at third here in extra innings. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And there's a base hit to left. Jackie comes home and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-5. 1 down. David Justice getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Justice around third. And they're up by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Bryant around third. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5. Low throw, skips past him at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell.
Right fielder, Joe Adell.
Laser, base hit. Story on his way home. In comes the run from second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Should be extra bases. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 10th. Digging in, number 21.
Hitter, Joe Now pitching.
So they
Edwin
turn to
Diaz.
Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air to left center. Trout has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now the first baseman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 11-6. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. On the ground to short. Story. On to first.
No, he's
ball
out.
game. (11-6) the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.